Hi guys, it's Power BI Guy here, and today we're going to go over syncing slices in our reports within Power BI. So what do we mean by syncing slices in Power BI? Now, if we take a look at our cover page, let's say you're a regional manager for, let's say, the South region. If you have a cover page, the business user might want to select their data, select a date range and a category. Now, what they want to do is apply this to all the other pages because they're trying to look for specific data. So they don't want to actually go into every single page and start clicking filters. They just want to make their general selections on the cover page. So how do we go about actually syncing this slicer so that if we select, let's say, South, your South region manager, you actually want this data to sync across our other report pages? So how do we go about doing this without actually going into filters and then making filters on all pages, etc., as this isn't really what you would do for the end user. This is more for just manipulating data and showing certain data. But if you want to make selections, you want to use slicers. So how do we go about actually doing this? So let's create a new slicer for the example. What we're going to do is click slicer. Let's bring in region data. We're going to bring in region, and then we have a selection here. So let's just unselect that. Let's make this a list or a drop down. Make a shadow so it's easier for everyone to see. And now we've created our slicer. If at the moment we click, let's say, central, if we come over to the sales overview page, we can't actually see any changes in our report. Nothing is changing. Once again, let's do that again. If we click west, so your west, you're a regional manager in the west region, you want to see west data. Nothing's changed. So how do we sync this? What we're going to do is click your slicer, and then if you come to view and then click sync slices, this is going to bring up a new little tab on the right of your visualizations pane. Now, the eye icon on the right here means show this filter on the other pages. We don't want to do this. We have a cover page where we're making our general selections. So what we're going to do is uncheck that. Now, we want to apply this selection to the cover page, and then we want to apply it to the sales overview page, and then the page 2 page. And for what you want this slicer to affect, you make the selections over here. If you don't want it to affect certain pages, just uncheck and then it won't. So let's check that back, and now we have that slicer synced. Once again, let's do this with ship date. We want this to affect sales overview, page 2 and the cover page, and let's do that for category. Once again, let's do sales overview, page 2, and then click that. Now, if we make our selection, so let's do east, let's do some filters, and then let's select furniture. So our data now should be filtering to east and furniture. So if we come to the sales overview tab, we can see furniture is now applied and the east region. So this is a really good way of helping your end user slice their data without having to go into every single page and then select filters. Note, so this doesn't actually have to be just on the cover page. You can manipulate slicers and filters reacting with different report pages. Once again, let's come into months. Let's do sync slicers. We want it to affect page 2. So what we're going to do is select page 2, select sales overview, which is this page. We want to show this filter on this page. Now we've done that. We can uncheck this. Let's select August, July, and if we come to page 2, we can see that we have July and August. So I hope this video helped you guys. It's a basic way of syncing slices across your reports. It's the Power BI Guy, and I'm checking out.